Hey guys, this is a tutorial on how to play as a secret character in Len'en 4. You're going to need the program Cheat Engine to do this. So I'm going to walk through how to get Cheat Engine and then how to use it to play as a secret character. So just go on Google and just type in Cheat Engine. The first result should be cheatengine.org. You can go ahead and click that. Now on this page you can just go ahead and click the big green download Cheat Engine button. And ask you to save Cheat Engine 6.6 or whatever the latest version of it is. Click save. Go ahead and open it wherever you saved it. I already have Cheat Engine installed on this computer, so I'm not going to go through how to set it all up and stuff like that. But it's your standard setup wizard where just accept the agreement and install everything. Sometimes when you're installing Cheat Engine you might have problems with it not finishing properly. If that happens, just close the installer and run it as administrator when you try to install it, and that'll fix the issue. But I already have it installed, so I'm just going to skip that. So we don't need Cheat Engine anymore, or we don't need Firefox anymore. So next you're going to want to go ahead and open your Cheat Engine. Get that opened up, and then you're going to want to open up Len'en 4. Make sure that you're playing in windowed mode, just so it's easier to switch between the game and Cheat Engine. Now I'm going to go ahead and just turn the volume down on this game here because it really drowns out my mic audio when it's really loud. There we go. Actually, I might still be a little bit too loud in here. I'm just going to mute it. I don't need the audio anyway. Okay, so now that you got Len'en 4 opened, go on Cheat Engine, and you'll see this little computer icon with a flashing red and green box behind it. Click that. That's your process list. Find your leo4.exe and open it up. Now we've got Cheat Engine hooked onto Len'en 4. Next thing you want to do is you're going to want to go to Game Start or EX Start or Practice, whatever mode you want to play. I'm going to play Normal Story. Now in this character selection screen here, you want to scroll all the way down to the last question mark, not the first or second one, the last one. And then on Cheat Engine, where it says value type, you're going to set that to byte, and scan type, make sure it's exact value. So now that you're on this third question mark, you're going to want to go ahead and type in 14 for the value and hit your first scan. Now this is a list of all the different values in memory right now in Len'en 4 with the value 14. There's over 800,000, so you're going to need to narrow that down a little bit. And to do that, we switch to another character value. So for example, this is 14, and it's a pretty safe guess this is going to be 13. So now we go ahead and we hit 13, and we hit next scan. See, now we got 28. Now if we go back up to 14 and type 14 in again, we'll be left with one address, and that's our character value. This kind of technique works for pretty much any game for like forcing characters in character selection screens. The higher value the better all the time, because higher values are less common in memory in games usually. Anyway, now that we got our character value found, you can just pick a character, it doesn't really matter who you pick. And then once you have the sub-character menu open up, you want to go to value right here on your list, double click it, and it'll ask you what do you want to change the value to. If you type in 12, 13, or 14, you will get Suzumi. I'm going to use 13, just for the hell of it. And now you can see that we are actually in Suzumi's sub-character menu right here. In later versions of Len'en 4, these won't be blank. There will be a very long string of dots, and it will cause the frames per second to drop all the way to 4, which makes the menu very, very slow. But even in 1.10, you can actually pick both characters, and once the game loads, the frames will return normal. So go ahead and pick whoever. It really doesn't matter who you pick in these two menus. And lo and behold, you're playing as Suzumi. Now, a couple things to go through this character. Trying to help you guys play as her without so much difficulty. Suzumi has a lot of undefined data in this game in regards to like text and stuff like that. So she has no boss dialogue. So there is a fix for that. And the reason we need to fix it is because while she can get past the dialogue cutscenes and fight the boss, a very annoying error message will show up and cover the entire screen horizontally, and after 3 or 4 bosses, almost half your screen is going to be taken up with error text. To fix this is very quite simple. In your Len'en 4 game data, there should be a text_dat folder. And in there should be a talk folder. Now, the very first one you should be seeing on a vanilla copy of the game is the Fumikado team text. So all you gotta do is copy every single one of these Fumikado strings, make a new folder wherever in this folder. I just call it Suzumi, and then you're gonna paste all these Fumikado things. Now this is the tedious part. Go through every single one of these and remove the word Fumikado from it. So just talk __ the character, because Suzumi doesn't have a defined name in the code yet as a playable character, so the game tries to look for talk __ .text. So if you actually create these files and then throw it in the main folder like I have, the cutscenes will just play out normally. There will be no portraits and the music won't change the boss's theme, but you can actually start the fight. The only other text error is when you get hit with a bullet, which isn't so bad because the text only gets about... Come on, I hit with a bullet here. There we go, see? The text shows up there, but the good thing is it only covers about this much of the screen, so you're pretty safe. Whereas if we didn't fix the dialogue text, you'd be looking at the entire playing area for about here by stage 6. So yeah, that's the tutorial on how to play as Suzumi. And thanks for watching.